when we were going through your entire website, I read this statement. It said that you say that you draw, solder, stitch, and design interfaces, and you wouldn't consider yourself as a specialist. Why not? Because that's a very common debate whether you should be a generalist or a specialist. So, what are your views on that entire debate?
Yeah, I mean, in that case, I'm like to each his own or her own, because it depends on like your liking and your design, like how your creative process works. And what I meant by that statement was also the fact that I like to work in these overlaps, and I like enjoy that sort of space. So that a lot of like my education has made me like not fit in a cookie cutter profile, and I've had like trouble explaining some of like why I do this and why I like it. So then I just accepted like I'm not a specialist. Very often you get this like T thing that you need to have like lots of skills and then one deep skill. That's a good thing, and a lot of times industry needs it, honestly. But as a creative professional, what would I like to do? Perhaps not that. I also think accepting that I'm a generalist or accepting that I don't know the space entirely makes me, or one hopes to be more humble when you're approaching. And that's the case even when you work as a product designer. You have to work with subject matter experts. You work with your PMs and EMs, because it's not that you know the space entirely well. So yeah, I think that's one of the reasons I chose to talk about myself. I was just like, I've accepted this now.
That's actually good because you identified what your experiences have taught you. I think that's a very important skill.
You just saw a snippet from whiteboard.fm. You can watch the entire episode by clicking on the link in description. We have hundreds of clips on design case studies, hiring processes, and much more. This podcast is a part of the 10K Designers Network. Check out our website whiteboard.fm to learn more.